Yeah, I have a question for somebody who she's a green card holder, and Trump came in with this thing yesterday where if you take a sliding fee, where sometimes you don't have the health insurance, but you go to the doctor and they say you don't have to pay because there was they do sliding fee, right?
Right.
Can that affect your citizenship? Because he just come in with this thing that coming up October they're going to pass the law where
we don't know. All right, so let me because there's a lot of people freaking out about that with the medical and what Trump is doing. Okay, all right. There's a crazy man in the White House. His name is Stephen Miller. Nobody likes him. He's an a-hole. He's been an a-hole his entire life. He was disliked in high school. He was disliked in college. He's still disliked, except by an orange guy in the White House. Now, he's come up with this idea that President Trump, who, by the way, when President Obama was president for 8 years, was screaming and yelling that President Obama is changing immigration laws by executive order and shouldn't be allowed to do so. And here, President Trump is now going to do the same thing, but instead of helping immigrants, is going to hurt immigrants, hurt people trying to become U.S. citizens by saying if you were on the exchanges, if you got food stamps for your children, if, God forbid, you had some sort of disability and weren't able to support yourself, or God forbid, you don't make $100,000 a year and you have to go paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes the paycheck's not there, well, you know what? You don't deserve to become a citizen. Only rich people deserve to become a citizen. And you want to know, and that's what basically he's saying. And what's going to happen is, assuming, okay, this has only been reported in the news. Nobody's actually seen what they're going to do. Okay? Yeah. Nobody has seen a regulation. Let me tell you how a regulation happens. A regulation happens by they have to actually put something in the Federal Register and say, this is what we plan on doing. And then they have to give a 90 or a minimum 180-day comment period for the public to speak out in favor or against this regulation. I am sure they will come out with some sort of regulation, and it may be part of what they're doing. It may be more extreme, it may be less extreme, I have no idea. Then once it comes out, it's still not going to be a law. Then there's a comment period for at least 6 months. And then after the comments are received, they have to write the regulation based on all the comments that they receive. So even if this happens, it won't be until sometime a year from now, even if it comes out in October. Then, once it comes out, or probably even before it comes out, I am sure there will be lots of middle ground, moderate, and liberal groups who support immigration, who are going to sue President Trump and his administration, just like the conservatives sued Obama when he did DACA and said he overstepped his authority as the president of the United States. And that will be tied up in court for years and years and years. And they're going to pick a jurisdiction that's favorable to immigrants, just like the conservatives picked a jurisdiction that's against immigrants with this Judge Hanson or whatever his name is down in Texas. So even if this happens, it will be years and years, maybe 18 months, maybe 2 years, maybe 2.5 years from now, if it ever survives a court challenge, that it actually goes into effect. So the bottom line is this. Everyone who's eligible for citizenship, go do it now. It won't affect you. Maybe 2-3 years down the line, who knows? But right now, it won't affect you.